What is up, everyone? Let me get this posted over in the Discord here that I'm live. Wait, I started wrong. Howdy, folks. Spencer here. Um, Let me get this posted. Okay. Video link. Discord, where are ya? Live now. Yeah, I pushed the stream start back by a couple hours earlier because I totally did not need to crash and take a little bit of a nap. I totally slept all night. How's everyone doing? Toxent, how's it going? Okay. You're playing a new mission currently? I'll get to it. The console is so good. Well, that's good to hear. Big damn nerd, how's it going? Exchange console? Ooh, that's what I want to hear. SLB, Steven? Archmagos, how's it going? Ethereum beam enhancements is already 6 mil. I saw the other space trait was already like bugged out, like they didn't even like have it in today. I wonder if that's because like there were comments about it like parsing poorly. So I wonder if they like retested it and were like, oh, this is really bad. Okay. It wants me to destroy Voth ships. Okay, we will do that in a little bit. So I've already got a copy of the trait. How's the ship doing price wise? I don't need, okay, I don't see a harmony right now. Sora, how's it going? You are dismissed. Yeah, I'll grab that in a second. But I've got 22 keys I'm going to use first on the new lockbox. So let me swap over to the lockbox opening character, which is Epic Creator Code CasualSAB. What a perfect name for a character. Bugged for you on the Chimerian ground combat. Yeah, I got 22 keys here that were sent to me like over the weekend. I just got to find them. There they are. Let's start with that 22. I'll just grab a stack of Ethereum and yeah, we're just gonna rip these open first. Let me make sure everything is here. You guys can see everything. Let's make my camera a little bit smaller. Ace, how's it going? Andrew? Okay, we're just gonna do a small opening here first. 22 Ethereum lockboxes. Is the T6 token trainable? You mean tradable? No. Yeah, one of the traits is bugged and not dropping. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm hearing. Um, I have a billion EC here that I will like. The thing is though, if all the stuff isn't dropping, do I really want to open that many packs right now? Probably not. So I got two more of the Ethereum beam enhancement space traits, and I got two of the ground traits. I did get a console there. I got some of the proton weapon packs. The universal kit frame will still Okay, they're currently account bound. Gotcha. Alpatron, how's it going? Oh, character bound, yeah. So that'll be fixed. Yeah, the kit frames are bound to character right now, so that happens every now and then. That'll be fixed for sure. Sir, how's it going, Nick? Have any been listed yet? I don't know, and might still be too early to grab a Harmony off the exchange. I want to take a look at the prices on this other Ethereum stuff because I get the feeling that it's already like super, super unprofitable to open this lockbox. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. So let me grab that console here. Proton, where I put them Proton packs. Does the Pioneer Mark II come with the Teoskin? I think so. It's been a while. I don't really, 100% remember. Yeah, I don't see a Harmony yet. Sora, thank you for the resub. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, let's take a look. What is the price of the console already? 1.2 mil. Wow. What is the price of these weapon packs? Like 10 mil per. Okay, like it is already mega, mega unprofitable to open these packs. I enjoyed the interview and honestly was disappointing with the answer about the server. Do they realize how big a deal the performance is to pushing people away? They're aware of it. And it's getting more attention than it ever has before, but it's not. The issue with the server performance issues is like at this point they know that it's just a bunch of small things compounding together to cause these issues. It's not like one big simple thing that they can fix. So like it just over time they have to just keep chipping away at it. It definitely needs to be a priority because they're not going to be able to bring people back and keep them, back playing, unless that sort of issue is addressed because, server performance really degrades the end game experience right now. Michael, thank you. Yeah, okay, we'll do. Tell you what, we'll do another like. We'll do another 28. That rounds it out to 50 lockboxes right now, but I don't want to go too crazy when the lockbox isn't giving everything. Um, I don't know, Nick. I just woke up. I posted the videos, like I got them scheduled, and then I crashed for like 2 hours, and now I'm awake and streaming. That's been my morning. I have a perfectly normal sleep schedule. Nothing's wrong with it. There is a key sale going on right now too. Wow, keys are that's there's not enough keys on the market. I thought with the key sale we'd see the prices on those, a little bit lower, but that is
I feel so ignored.
I don't really want to spend these sorts of prices on keys right now. Um I just gotta say no for right now. We'll wait for the prices to come back down. It should be both platforms. Yeah, you can see the 20 keyring pack is back, 15% off. Um, yeah. Do I think that there's a chance that they do another giveaway of the Ferengi Nagus ship sometime in the future? I hope so. The keys are too expensive right now. It, just does not make sense to buy keys at that higher price point. it was like there was like one listing at 13, a bunch at 13.3, and then like they quickly climb from there. Um, there's just not enough keys on the market right now. Yeah, yeah. I really don't think this lockbox is worth opening. Look at how quickly the prices have dropped on like the new items. Like this new space straight. What was the price on it again? If I can drag it up here. Like it's already 7 million. The weapon packs are under the price of a key. Does anyone know how to get the uniform they showed? Lobby, I believe. Yeah. So we're going back over to casual. Like we'll wait for the keys to go down in price a little bit more or something. Yeah, it's too easy to get all the secondary items and the big stuff. We just gotta wait for more people to log on. I'm sorry, Hyper. Has anyone seen the new Vanity yet? It's probably a really low drop rate. Feels like the Breen lockbox all over again. I would say it's even less profitable than the Breen lockbox because the Breen lockbox had, Breen shield tunneling in it. This doesn't have an equivalent to that. You are dismissed as a big wallop of damage. Yeah, I've heard that, but like, look at the price of that console in the exchange. For the price of one key, I can buy like 6 of them. I did some Torp Mine build videos a couple years ago. I haven't done anything recently. Like when Fleet Power came out on the Iwani, like everyone got burnt out on, well, a lot of the high-end people got burnt out on the Torp stuff, myself included. Yeah, I'm gonna grab just a handful of those consoles, so I got those ready for later. Let's check the weapon packs again. Be helpful if I was under the right category. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to open 6 of the weapon packs. I'll do it over on my Mark II opener. The point of opening weapons at a lower mark, or on a lower level character to get them at a lower mark, is that they're cheaper to upgrade. Um, okay, Mark II, where are you at? Terrible warp core. Oh, I was going to look into Lobby Store. They didn't drop a blog for the Lobby stuff, did they? I have not picked up the Harmony yet. Waiting for one to appear on the market. They're doing a stream on the Lobby stuff in 30 minutes? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw that there's a chance to win 500 Lobby over there also. So definitely, like I know I've got my stream going on, but I recommend you listen to the dev stream as well. Looks like I loaded into a new ESD instance. I'm going to open these as cannons. Sora, thank you. Appreciate it. Proton turret, a cannon, a dual heavy cannon. Little bit of lag right there. BHC. Let's do the last 3 on beams here. See, do I get lucky with an Omni beam? Sora, thank you for that. Let's... Nice. Okay, I got a dual cannon, I got a dual heavy, got a turret, a cannon. I got a wide arc DHC. I don't find the wide arcs personally to be worth it much anymore, but I know a lot of people still pay quite a bit for those. Okay.
I feel so ignored.
A wide arc, yes. Let's see, I didn't look. How's the how are the videos doing? So I did 2 scheduled drops. I did at 11 Central was the interview with Thomas. And then right at noon here, so about half an hour ago, was the free T6 ship coupon plus the best send ships update. I'm guessing not many people have watched that so far, though, because they didn't see the section about Type 7s are probably getting nerfed in the near future. Those are getting some good views. Okay. Have to watch that after the stream. Yeah. Wasn't Red Alert supposed to end like one of their 1.5 hours? I don't know. Okay, so I do have a couple of these weapons here now. Yeah. So I've dropped a video on this. But yeah, make sure to go into the promotions tab of the Zen store if you're on PC and pick up the free tier 6 ship coupon that is in there. As I said in the updated recommendations earlier, like you could go in and save that coupon for like the upcoming anniversary bundle if there's nothing you want right now. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Ethereum. Someone's posted 130 Ethereum Concordian proton weapons for 1 bill. Oof. Gotta sit here and look at descending price per unit. Where's that Ethereum Harmony? Mythos gone. No, it's the trait that I covered in that video. It's only for fall or beam overload. Um, so it's adding like an additional beam shot to your beams. Bridger, how's it going? The the harmony is the harmony assigned ship. It listed 2 hangars, and I thought to myself, the Type 7s might get. Yeah, it's a dual hangar bay ship. Yeah, there's no harmonies hitting the market quite yet. Greetings, Supreme Cryptic Shill Spencer AI. Yeah, let's look at the upcoming or the upcoming the event here. Oh, there's patrol options too. Awesome. So we do need to do the brand new ground TFO. Um, I haven't seen that. Can you share? Okay. Logical. There were 5 earlier. Yeah, I think that it's a high demand ship. Yeah, okay, we'll do another. I'll grab some of these keys here. How many have I grabbed? 15. I'm going to do 28 keys, so a total of 50 lockboxes opened. And either I will get the ship, or it's going to wait until one's posted to the exchange later on. That's how it's going to go. So I'm going to put the keys in the account bank. I have a stack of keys I'm about to use on this new box. Let's see if RNG is in my favor. Bill, how's it going? Singo? When do they normally start showing the anniversary ship bundles? It would be still quite a bit out. Yeah. That's 50 keys in, still no ship, unfortunately, but that's how the lockbox system works. My recommendation is at this point, guys, the lockbox, like if you're someone that really wants the harmony, I wouldn't open this new lockbox, like just because of like the distribution of the new items that this is providing. Like these items are all really cheap on the exchange now, and they're going to continue to crash. So the only expensive thing in there is the harmony, and the chance to get that's going to be, you know, your standard like lockbox drop rate, which is, you know, quite abysmal. I'm not gonna open any more keys. That 50 was my cutoff. Like it just is. Like if I continue to open this lockbox, I'm just literally throwing money away. Yeah. Documents. Yeah, no more lockboxes getting opened. That's it. Do I think the other space trait, all aspects accounted for, will be more desirable? I think that trait was probably so bad that they retested its performance and saw that it was like bad, because like on paper it looked like it was probably going to be really bad. So I wonder if it was like an actual bug, or if it was like they retested it and realized this needs to be reworked a little bit before launching it. Yeah. Ethereum Harmony. Is that like the full name of it too? If I look at... Yeah, so it would just be Ethereum Harmony T6, okay. Anyone have a recommendation for a T6 KDF ship? All of the good KDF ships are locked behind like legendary bundles. Okay, let's do the new ground TFO, Belly of the Beast, public queue. From what I understand, this TFO is not purely like just, you know, kill everything. From what I understand, like from some footage I saw of it last week, it looks like there's a thing chasing you around, and you have to like stay safe in some points.
Let's get you up to speed. The Chimerans, a suspected variant of the Borg from yet another universe, have boarded part of the array. I was sent here to study them, but it's clear they're hostile towards us. Their horde has a particularly dangerous specimen in it.
Oh, the Apex.
The Apex, who patrols the array.
Just run.
Well, you can also set up neural disruption traps around the array and hope the Apex bites. They'll stun it briefly. To help you, I'll set up some occlusions. Override 4 security interlink nodes on this deck, and 4 more on the next. Keep in mind, you'll need 2 officers at a time to bypass.
So basically, with this, that you got to just avoid the enemy, like the big enemy that's gonna chase you around, because you can't kill him. You just have to run. It'll basically one hit you if it gets you.
Take down these Chimerans and override those interlink nodes. You'll need to take the stairs
And basically
find
we
the
just
first
need to go
entry.
and hit the 4 nodes. Like 2 people have to hit the 4 nodes on each level. Yeah, let's go get this started. Oh, no, 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 no.
The Apex has detected you. Look out for occlusion zones.
That did a little bit of damage right there. That Apex there, you gotta stay in the safe zones. So we need to go through and to the left here. There's a console right here, and someone else has to come over and hit it with me. Someone doing the interact?
Prepare for an influx of Chimerans.
Spencer is swatted? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're closing in on a cluster of Chimerans. Stay sharp.
Dude, the visuals on these enemies looks cool. Yeah, so you want to stay close to the team and... As long as 2 of us are close to this, we should be able to do it. Okay, I don't know. Oh, get to the safe room. Oh, that's funny though. Big guy is chasing him. Is there anything else on this level, or was it up those stairs? Gonna get lost in here because I've not done this yet. Oh, no, no, no. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, basically.
Chimerans are reinforcing their presence in the transporter room.
Yep, here's another one. Yeah, this is the new ground TFO, yeah. I think with this one, if you have 2 people that are coordinating together, like in
More
the
Chimeran energy
chat, you know,
signatures
just
are being
teamed up,
detected in the
like
core room.
you can blitz through this, but with a random group, it might be a little rough if people get split apart. Big boy's coming. I
The
see
final
him right
entry window
there.
has been overridden. You can head back to the shuttle bay.
We get back to the shuttle bay without the Apex like just nuking us. Okay. Back to the hangar bay. Cheops, bro. All that stuff on the floor is what's left after a long night of all-you-can-eat orange chicken.
Everything okay? Take the turbo lift to the next deck.
Those pustules are actual orange chicken. So if it's still there when I'm out of this, I will be grabbing it.
Good, you made it. To access that room, you'll need to clear the path.
Okay, we're in the briefing.
My research shows Chimerans not only affect humanoid psyches, but tap into them. Chimerans are swarming this deck. Stay focused.
Yeah, the Cryptic Twitch stream is in about 10 minutes, yeah. Of course you would, Chiaps. Chiaps, I'll give you a... Oh, no, no, no. Get big boy away from me. Oh, here's another one.
Great. You've overridden 2 interlink nodes. Just 2 more left. Psionic pulses near your location point to Chimeran activity.
Oh, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Big boy's chasing me. Please tell me this isn't a dead end. No! Oh, he wants me. No, no. No, no, no. You stay back. What would be the best uncon abilities on the Merrick Worker Intel ship? So, like EMP Probe, Ionic Turbulence, for Merrick Worker, I forget which one it is. No, you just have to run. Gotta find some more of the, It means that most of the people winning them are keeping them. Okay, we gotta find that last console. Okay, there's nothing back here, I remember. But where's the last one? Nothing back here. Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that some of the more recent patrol, like some of the more recent patrols are like options here, means to me, it would just make more sense to do those. Where is the last one? Yeah, I mean, there are safe rooms you can go to though to stay safe from the big one. Like these little safe areas, if you can get to one, he can't chase you in. And where is this one? Oh, I found it. Found it. There we go. So after this, we should be able to go back to the shuttle
All
bay.
interlink nodes have been overridden. Head to primary antenna control. I get the feeling we'll need some help after all of this. I'm calling for backup. Director Hugh, this is Captain Esri Dax, requesting reinforcements at the Midas Array.
Copy that, Esri. I'm sending over a recommendation.
Oh, he's
for the
coming
call
for me,
in.
yeah.
Good luck.
More Chimerans incoming.
You will be consumed and become zombies.
Quick, target the apex with the isoboron.
Yeah. Gotta release the Moopsie. Get the Moopsie out.
No order, no command, no directive can control the Legion.
Damn, the apex is invulnerable again. Take out that swarm in the meantime.
Everything in the middle I can target this time. Looking forward to trying out the dual heavy puppies, yeah. Okay, what do we gotta do to make him not be immune? Got the ship, nice. Yeah, the patrols will
The
definitely be
isoboramine
faster.
is lingering. The apex can't maintain its shield. It seems friendly.
Go. CJ, you got it? Nice.
I think you and your task force just bought us all some time. Without your assistance, the Midas Array would have been lost to the Chimerans by now.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting TFO. I cannot say that I'd want to do it entirely with a full pug team. Like, I think if you have a friend you can team up with that understands, like, the, you know, what's going on in the queue of, like, needing to run to the consoles with you to activate them, like, I think if you go in with one other person that you're, like, in voice with, or just, you know, someone you regularly play with, I think you could get through this really fast. But, like, in a pug experience, might be a little bit rough, yeah, but a pre-made team would absolutely blitz through this. Fail condition on elite, one person gets caught. Was I sensing enjoyment there? Did you enjoy a ground TFO? Oh, no, 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 never, never, never. Could never do that. I don't see any harmony. Oh, there's ground non-combat pets. That's interesting. You have all the ships? Oh no. Ares, how's it going? I mean, that's something that popped up in the interview with Thomas. I mean, I asked about that. There were a bunch of things I asked them in that interview. Um, like, I know not every question was going to be answered in a way that people were happy with, but like, there was a ton of stuff discussed in there. I've got it all like set up with the chapters on YouTube. Um, like a bunch of stuff. So, you know, server performance, DLX, the Endeavor system, quite a bit of talk about fleets. 5-3 Sovereign sort of was hinted at. You hype the interview, whatever that does. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't check. Like, I basically put this on YouTube and just went to bed. How did the auto ads do? Oh boy. I am glad that I checked. Remove. What is this here? Remove. The YouTube automatic ads can be a bit rough sometimes. That's fine. Alan, how's it going? Takes 30 seconds to max out. Yeah, that was sort of a concern I had. How is the T6 ship coupon video doing? 650 views? Oh, it's actually 1K on the back end. So that's number 3 of 10. The Thomas interview is 5 of 10 right now. Both videos. I've not dropped videos that close together really before, so it was interesting to see the metrics. Just got a notification that Casual went live on YouTube. I know. I had it initially scheduled for 11:30, so like an hour and a half ago, and then I bumped it up to 2, and then I was like, you know, let's do it. That doesn't surprise me at all. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I just want to say this. We currently have a Zen sale. We currently have a Zen sale on all platforms, and I think, you know, guys, it'd probably be worth taking advantage for any, you know, potential upcoming stuff. Remember, you know, the 16th anniversary just dropped on PC today, but in 3 to 4 weeks, the anniversary bundle will be dropping. So if you think at all that you'd be interested in something like that, then you probably would want to, you know, get some Zen right now. And remember, if you're able to buy your Zen through the Epic Games Store, I would greatly appreciate it if you could use creator code CasualSAB at checkout. Hoping for more Terran ship skins. It's an Enterprise themed bundle. Will there be more Strike Wings? I don't know. Shameless Schiller? I know. Don't do it. He'll just buy more hard drives. I don't have room for more hard drives. I do, however, have room for 2 more E1S, E1S or like E3S, like any of those size drives. I could probably I could get another 2 for this adapter. How much Zen should we have on hand? I would say around like 14K Zen. Big damn nerd. That's why I bought all my hard drives like between like I did the latest like stockpile of hard drives between like November through January. Yeah, I saw the AI stuff is driven up, or you know, is eating up all the supply of even the hard drives. It's because they basically scrape every website on the internet and they store them all for the models. You just got the ship drop? Very nice. Yeah, it's nuts. Um. Oh, I've got the name misspelled. Yeah, I'm not gonna see anything pop up. I don't have a Ethereum typed in correctly. Spencer. CJ. 100 keys and you got the ship. Lucky. Everyone else gone. Yeah, the that trait's currently bugged. Well, they're not running the LLM on Spinning Rust. They're storing like all the like training data, and they just never get rid of it. Like they scrape all these websites multiple times, and they don't just keep like the latest copy. They keep it all. Wife got you the credence, dude. This box isn't this lockbox right now because everything but the ship has crashed in price so much already. This lockbox just isn't worth opening. Tell you what, there's if I'm able to buy any of these keys here that just popped up cheap. There you go, 20. I will do 20 more to satisfy all of you that are just coming in now. 20 more. But that's it. That is the final lockbox opening for right now. Yeah, to satisfy all of you. The console apparently is pretty good according to Darthon. I haven't had a chance to test it yet. Was trying to grab this ship, but I mean, things are not going my way thus far. Okay. Come on, big money, big money. Let's go to what's the smallest ESD or the smallest numbered ESD instance I can get to. Let's get me into like a full instance here. How recently did someone win a ship? No one's won a ship yet since I logged into this character.
I feel so ignored.
Run it on CPU for further shenanigans. Yeah, we'll look at the proton weapon visuals here shortly. Tell you what. We're gonna go heavy here. Key prices. Them's rough. I need somebody to win a ship. As soon as someone wins a ship, I'm swapping instances and I'm gonna rip open. It's 20 more, he said. Nice, Sean. Jakar. Very nice. No one's won? People gotta... We need more of the player base opening this lockbox. So we could get the contents cheaply. Got a feeling the new proton weapons are going to get nerfed.
I feel so ignored.
Bro, is somebody gonna win? Yeah, one of the new space traits is not currently in there. I haven't tested the weapons yet. I'm waiting for someone to win a ship. No luck in that instance. Let's go do another one. Come on, Stowe. Oof. That was rough. Yeah, I'm getting screwed every time I open more of these lockboxes. I need to listen to my own advice and stop. That's always been an issue for me, is stopping. Do I think they'll enlarge the Armada system? I think that would probably be more... Like, I have to imagine, you know, of all the things they could do with, like, the fleet and Armada system, probably, like, adding more fleets in there in each tier probably would be... I mean, it would still be a bit difficult to go in and work on something that old that hasn't been touched in, like, a decade, but probably a bit easier than some of the other options they have for fleets. Walk away before the data center is sold off. That's, you see, that's what I was thinking, you know, when we were talking about the Sora, thank you. When we were talking about some of the stuff, it was just a good way to address the issue with the non-fed ships being far behind is, you know, just give us like fleet versions. This is your brain. This is your brain on lockboxes. Oh no. Bridger, you went Infinity. I mean, that's the smarter choice right now, to be honest. Using the new ship for broadside would be funny. Okay. People are asking about this stuff, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade a dual cannon. Where's that dual cannon at in my inventory? Here it is. Upgrade item, superior cannon, weapons experimental. Okay, apparently don't have a good research boost. I mean, that's how the secondary lockboxes always are. Ooh, I got lucky with that roll at least. Really lucky. Yeah, you're just not seeing many harmonies hit the market. Like, if you get one, you can put it up at 1.5 and... Bringing out of good ships to buy in the Zen store. Yeah, I do, Bridger. I'm not having luck. You got one you want to sell? Let's say I have quite a few ultimate upgrades, but no Ethereum ship yet. Is the buyout for the anniversary ship still $60? Yeah, I'm not buying that out. I'll grind out the event and get it for free. Yeah, all aspects accounted for is bugged, yeah. Process. You put your ship out for sale at 10 billion. You put it up for 1.5, it's gonna go through. The Eagle, but you've already got that. Well, I mean, I think they know we need more pilot command ships, so maybe we'll see more. The Infinity T5, like every option in there is worth so little nowadays. Like, just pick something random. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting, I'm watching this market. As soon as a harmony pops up. So Startled, thank you for the sub over on Twitch. Greatly appreciate it. Like, I see people are winning Ethereans, I just don't see them hitting the market. Don't waste your... I mean, unless you really want it, like, unless you just really want to gamble, like, I wouldn't burn your Zen on keys like that. Like, remember, the anniversary bundle is like a month out. Nah, no. I'll wait for him to post to the market, then I'll catch him. You got one at 145? Cryptic Stream is up. I got Harmony. I got one. I got one, chat. We did it. The persistence of keeping an eye on the market paid off. I got one. Well, I was trying to grab the ship, okay? I paid 1.5. 1.5 billion. It named itself the Concordium. Okay. What is the hangar pet here? Etherean Debilitator Frigates, Beam Ray, Hypermass Torp Launcher, Proton Beam, Viral Matrix, Channel Deconstruction, Suppression Barrage. I'm deleting. Okay, let's put on the real hangar pets here. Where are them Type 7s at? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, just wait a little bit, and the proton packs are going to get even cheaper. Okay, now we got to level this thing up. Terrible. I mean, I'm fully expecting, you know, Type 7s to get some attention, especially, you know, with the recent comments. I forgot to actually swap ships, damn it. Yeah, from what I recall, this is like a massive ship, right? So yeah, I mean, just looking at it in this window, that is massive. Yeah, we've seen this thing like when flying around, so for the interior, I'm gonna just preemptively put the Suliban cell ship interior on because I like that bridge. So you can either have the Ethereum windows or no windows. Material-wise, just the one option. Illuminati, I know. I also saw someone, you know, saying, you know, it looks like the Tet from Oblivion. That was a good movie. Okay. The best trait should be addressed. Whoa, buddy. You leave my types, or my, yeah, not Type 7s, geez, even just default zoom in. This is a big, beefy ship. I'm gonna build the ship out if you guys want to fly near it in new ROM. just to get some size comparisons, go ahead. You leave my uncommon alone, okay? Comp engines. Let's get the Tholian Warp Core on. Get me my Kittimer shield here. Ruin of our enemies renamed to Ruin of Spencer's DPS after nerf. Oh no. Yeah, let's see. Vanity shields. I don't have a ton on this character. Slime devils. Beautiful. Okay, that looks horrendous. Bozeman Titans. People always ask about. It's cool. What about Section 31? I don't... Not really doing it for me on this ship. Bowl. It's a little bit better. Lucari. Nah, I mean the Tron outline is normally good, but I don't know, just the texture on this ship just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I bought the ship. Where's Platinum at? I think out of the ones I've seen so far, Baul was like the best, but I mean I like the default visual here, to be honest. Okay. Let's really, like, with this horrible turn rate on this, let's like really dive into it and put some cannons on it. Make this a very miserable experience. Gotta have maximum torture here. Get Terran, we'll do Terran Phaser. Do a Spiral Wave. Get me a Bowl. Where's that Bowl dual cannon at? Gotta get my Pav and Omni on. We'll do the Lobi Plasma turret, and then I need one more turret here. I don't have representation right now from Tetrion or Polaron. There's a Breen turret. We'll go with that. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay. I'm forgetting something. There we go. How hard should you be grinding the Omega event as a returning player? I'll be honest, I just don't use those upgrades, like, at all anymore. They're still fine, but, you know, compared to the old days, they're bound to you, so you can't trade them. Like, they're fine, but normally I just spam a bunch of Phoenix upgrades and call it a day nowadays. For Twinkling, no. Hexacannons do not work with Twinkling. Figure to sacrifice. Let's get Vovin on. Gotta get my fleet power. Broadside combat module off the Kerala. Sometimes it's easier just to grab the consoles off the other ship and bring them over, instead of trying to like go through and find them on the list, and I'm wishing I would have done that. DPRM. I'm missing two painfully obvious consoles that I will recognize in just a moment. Oh yeah, I gotta try You Are Dismissed. Random, thank you, yeah. Like, I can't fit all the consoles on, so I gotta make some sacrifices. So I've sacrificed Shangri-La, and what else have I dropped here? Load, yeah, I mean, that's what I meant, the Shangri-La I've dropped. What else did I drop here? Let's turn Do Not Disturb on. I don't even run Domino. Credence, jeez, yeah, thank you. You know what, with me running Valdor, let's, that's a good point. I can probably just drop DPRM here. Let's try that and get the console off the ship back on. Reconstruction portal. There we go. For the bridge officer layout, I'm going to run this as a Commander Psi. So let's get this up here. SRO Psi 1. SRO Psi 2. Flip these around. OSS 3, and I can do an ionic turbulence here. Then on this, I can do CSV, and I can put on if I will. I can do aux to inertial dampeners here. I could run like a mid-unstable warp bubble for uncon, but I think aux to inertial dampeners with the mobility of this would probably be good. And then for the other science here, that's just going to be a jam targeting. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I tried to make sure I was asking questions that were going to be relevant, and there's also the fact that a lot of other questions were answered on like the CEO Q&A, the AMA, and like Thomas had already answered some other questions on, you know, various streams and all that, so I didn't want to re-ask the same questions. I just find the bridge officer layout on the Lamar to be rather underwhelming. Oh, sorry, I moved forward. Yeah, this is a big ship, not as wide as others, but it's definitely a bigger ship. Yeah. You feel zero drive to do an infected? Terrible, Ranger. I gotta put everything on spam bar. This is the fun part. I actually want to fly this ship for a little bit, so I want to make sure I'm getting like a proper tray configuration on here. Let's get OSS there. Yeah, it's hard. Like, trying to compare things to the Arc Royal is difficult because the Arc Royal is just so good. Some would say too good. I know that's not terminology that people would like me to use, though. Okay, Gravwell. Yeah, setting up trays is always fun. Just bear with me. What is power creep? I know. What is power creep? Brace for impact. Let's get biomolecular shield gen on. I've got anti-time on the tray. Let's get this over here also. The lithium's on. I always drop that on the tray twice. Evasive. Fire on my mark can go up on one of my spam bars. Yeah, this thing's got quite a few uncons you can fit onto it with the specialization combo. I've got the reality vortex on the tray. Get sensor analysis is already there. We're getting there. That's on the tray also. That graph is having fun. What happened with the dev stream? Did something happen on the dev stream? They turned off, it died, it gotcha. Oh yeah, I never looked at the Lobby stuff. Gotta get to that as well. There's a lot of stuff to look at. I'm sorry, I'm moving slow. Right beside me. I mean, compared to the Borg Assimilator, yeah, this is a pretty bulky ship. Sorry I keep moving. I'm sorry, guys. Makes your Vengeance feel a little bit smaller. I remember the original Vengeance. Yeah. Hey, I mentioned this in the interview with Thomas. Like, it'd be nice if the default power levels, were not like 50 across the board. Yeah. All my traits persist. Yes. Okay. I'm going to level this up in our favorite patrol here, Argala. That warp out animation is funky. Rune, I said right in my video too earlier, we've got the 16th anniversary bundle dropping, in just a couple of weeks. So if there's nothing you want right now, you probably should just hold out and wait to see what that has to offer. Oh yeah, this thing is a pig. Oh boy. Look. Ranger, I'm a bit older and I'm stuck in my ways, okay? What do you want me to say?
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly. You will stand down and surrender to the Benson Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations.
This is going to be fun to take into Infected. I'm going to be messing up my positioning quite a bit. Oh, the other one didn't die? Okay, there it goes. This looks wild. Yeah, I mean, even with the mobility boost, it is definitely a bit of a pig.
That's got them. Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party.
You can do like some of the patrols. Like if you wanted, you could technically, like you could
Thank you for your assistance.
get your
Welcome to this
progression mostly done today
We
if you
recommend
like
that you
did
get
the patrol on
underway
40
and head for secure
characters.
space.
Because those
There's been a lot of
patrols,
turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers.
yeah, those are the more recent ones, right? So there was the one, wasn't it, that you could like just bank the progression at the end and not turn it in. So if you did that on a bunch of characters, you could like bank up progression. Dildo of Consequences, thank you for the $10 donation there, or 10 pound. Appreciate it. Okay. The ship is leveled. I got the trait. Now it's time to take this into like a TFO and just see how it does. Yeah, I love that name. I love that name. It's a very appropriate name. Which TFO will I take it into? That's a good question. What was the name of the trait on this? I already harmonic distribution. Yeah, take a wild guess as to what TFO I'm going to do with this. In fact, I know we got a bunch of people here, but just for the point of testing, the very first queue is going to be a solo infected. This is just so I can get some testing data that's going to be a bit more comparable to what I already have. As soon as you introduce multiple players into the TFO, you are introducing variables. So I always just do solo ISC testing because it provides a, you know, just a reliable, consistent source of being able to compare, you know, how things are doing. Defense of Starbase 1. Oof. Gives me a baseline, exactly. What stats does the console have? Doesn't give me an exact number. No Doomsday? I can't believe I would go into Infected. Who can believe that? I mean, other players do mess with the server performance potentially. Just like that warp in there makes this ship look enormous. Like, compared to those Borg ships in front of me, like, I really feel like this is very, very massive. I am feeling that console cooldown reduction, by the way. Like, that is very noticeable.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available.
A little bit slow on the start group here. What did I do? What did I forget to hit? I forgot something on. Oh, it's because I don't have Shangri-La console on. That does a nice chunk for me right there, typically.
The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them.
Yeah, this is a slower run. Definitely not a perfect infected. I feel like my tempo's been thrown off by the console here, because my consoles are not up, like, they're up faster than I'm used to. My tempo's been thrown off, and this Because of how I've got this built out, it doesn't have everything I'm used to. Damn, I died. With the Valdor console on, too.
You will become one with the Borg.
Yeah, well, I had to drop consoles to fit this stuff on. Because I'm running 3 different consoles from my normal setup. No. It's unfortunate. Well, let's look at the numbers from that and just see what happened. You Are Dismissed was my top damage source, so that is the new console you can buy right on the exchange from this lockbox. So that, yeah, that did the top damage there. The console from this ship though, Reality Vortex, did not do anywhere near as well. Reality Vortex did like less than a tenth of what the You Are Dismissed console did. You blew up, that's what happened. Yeah, so I think You Are Dismissed, I mean, based on what Darthon was saying, and that right there, the lockbox console's pretty good. The ship console, though, based on this first run, was a bit disappointing. Yeah, you know what, let's do a, let's wait for my cooldowns, and then let's do, like, a public queue hive. Oh, did I test the beam trait? No, because I'm not on beams right now. Bacon. You Are Dismissed, looking like a prime candidate to get dismissed. Oof. The console will be really cheap. What's the name of the beam personal trait again? Ethereum beam enhancements. What is the name of the console? You Are Dismissed. Rule of thumb, if it's good, it's getting nerfed. Yeah, we'll see if it works with energy weapon, or with cannons here. So let's just drop adaptive offensive, sure. Okay, we're gonna go into a Hive Onslaught Elite public queue. That's a bit of a longer queue just to better test some of the stuff on here. So again, public queue of Hive Onslaught. There we go. Very fast pop. Thank you all. Watts, we are about to find out. Rule of thumb 2, if it's good, it's broken. Hey, the Krenim Chronophage console last year, like, even after there was some adjustments made to it, it's still, like, you know, really good. Let's do this hive, and then we'll look at the ground stuff, okay? I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. I will go down, I will buy all of the new lobby items, and we will look at them. I promise you. The real ground is playing the exchange, but the ground they're talking about a little bit more. a little bit more involved. Don't replicate the Magellan staff? Oh no.
Warning, ship is under attack.
CSV misfire? No!
Only fools dream of victory, where none can be had.
Server, no! The server's gone to shit. I can't stay alive because I have to fire my weapons to survive and they don't want to fire. Ugh. The trait works for sure, yeah.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Not the best test ever because server performance, like, just tanked right in the beginning. Yeah. Again, you are dismissed. The top damage source on the build, Reality Vortex, super far down. Unfortunately, the cannons were all really far down just because the servers just...
You cannot defeat the bull.
Yeah, I mean, under a million. Pretty bad. Yeah, Hive is pretty rough. I would like to see whatever improvements were done to Infected last year. If that happened for Hive as well, that would be very, very great for my immersion. Wish we could dismiss the lag. I know. You Are Dismissed went from sub 2 mil to 19 mil net TFO. Yeah, it's like a really good console right now. Like, You Are Dismissed, like, legitimately, not memeing, guys. You Are Dismissed from the new lockbox. Yes, literally it's 8x in price. Damn. But yeah, that legitimately is good. Legitimately is good, guys. So go for that. Sora, you got lucky opening some boxes. Nice. For the moment. Yeah, I just preemptively like grabbed 3 or 4 before, so no, it's good. It's good to have some of the secondary stuff being good because that means it'll be more rewarding to open that lockbox, which means more supply of all the items. So I am happy to see that. I am also curious, how's the Harmony doing? Is there more Harmonies up now, or is that slowed down again? Now there's 3 Harmonies up. Market manipulator. I know. Yeah, just wait. Like in a couple days, someone's gonna say I bought up the entire market before saying the console's good. Yeah, there'll be a lot more in the exchange in the next couple days. Personal trait is bad. Oh yeah, did I get any numbers out of it there? Not that I saw in the cannon setup. Okay, new lobby items. I did not forget. Chat, I know you want me to look at these new lobby items. There's nothing on the space side. I wish that there'd be a bit better balance there. But there's new ground non-combat pets. These are the Etherean drones. Is there a blog for this stuff? Let me see. Is there a blog for this? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but Twinkling Lights, the issue where it wasn't working with beam overload did get fixed with the patch today. Not the Harmony console, the console that just is a standalone drop in the lockbox. You are dismissed. That is really good. The console on the Harmony is doing like a 10th to a 15th of what that console does. The usual SAB effect on the exchange, known phenomenon. But yeah, Twinkling Lights now works with beam overload according to this. So yeah. Dark Eddy? Oh, that's rough. Okay. The operator outfit. So this is the reward for doing the event. Or not the event, the mission. Two new free hairstyles. That's nice. Pixie hair and shaggy hair. Like it. New lobby weapons. Etherean Proton Disintegrator. Etherean Concordian armor, and it comes with that costume unlock. And then there's these Etherean drone pets with 5 different variants. Look, I appreciate we're getting more pets here, but I need some more stuff like the Kellids, where you collect them all, you get this nice fancy accolade. It makes me feel special. Etherean Power Rangers. Now I can finally do the Twinkling Beam Overload build that I always dreamed of. There we go. I got the new lobby stuff. Accolades are the endgame. Is there a plan to improve console UI? You know, I feel like I heard something about that on one of the like AMAs or Q&As that happened in the past 2 weeks. So that's why I didn't bring it up with Thomas, because I was pretty sure it was already mentioned elsewhere. That's why I focused my console questions on like crossplay. And the like the visual quality, because it's at like that lower resolution. But I think if you dig around the AMA with Jack over on the Stowe subreddit, I'm pretty sure there was like a UI comment in there somewhere. Just Control F for like UI. Okay, so this weapon here, let's look at this thing. Proton Stain. I didn't even look at it before buying it. This staff-like weapon employs the Etherean's favorite tactic, keeping your enemy where you want them to be. Proton beams cripple your enemies and cause them to suffer great damage if they stand together. Etherean gravity traps do the dirty work for you, and if any enemy gets too close, force them away with a massive repulsor blast. And then, of course, it's got a chance to do the Protonic Crush stuff. So, Proton Stains, you do proton damage and hold, plus dot. The secondary is proton damage plus a gravity trap. Pull together and then fall apart. And then the tertiary is you repulse me, and it's a massive knockback in a cone. Okay. And the armor here Gives you a lot of proton damage resistance, so I guess that's going to help you against, fighting the Ethereans. Not an armor that I would personally use, to be honest. Like, I think the Burnhams, from Disco is still going to be a lot better. The clicky on this is that it will summon in an Etherean drone to help you in combat. Etherean Unification Beam. Oh, did I not look at that on the Harmony? We'll look at that the next time I go in space, but I'm going to go into a patrol here. Just so we can look at the ground stuff in action. Check re-engineering. Yeah, let me... You mean for this? No, I don't see a crit chance. For the weapon, I probably do... Or I can't even re-engineer that. Okay. So the armor can be re-engineered, but not the weapon. Sci-Fi, the Stow Wiki would have all of that information. Like, they have an entire section for, like, all the hybrid weapons in the game. Let me try to get you that page quick. So, hybrid... And is it just me or Stoicky a little bit slow today? Yeah, no problem. That video, I had to re-edit it this morning, so I definitely did not get sleep because of it. Yeah, the whole internet is a bit slow for you today. Okay, so here's a Stowiki link for all of the weapons. Go to that and you can see all the weapon types in the game. They have drop downs where you can look at the hybrids. So if you want to find a hybrid weapon, you can go in, click it, learn about it.
You've arrived. Good. Yeah.
Why is it defaulting to a punch? Okay, there we go. That was a weird bug at first. There's the secondary. Oh, that is a cool effect. Why is my real time not showing up? They pulled them closer. I mean, that is a really cool effect.
Janeway's trapped in Transporter Room 1. Go get her!
Meta ground build guide win? I don't know. Hey, I sure am glad I didn't get around to getting that crate build guide out. Could you have imagined? Could you have imagined if I'd done that crate build guide and then they came out with this new console cooldown reduction? Would have to have redone it. Yeah, the gravel effect is nice. I mean, the damage from it doesn't... I mean, it's doing fine.
Get to the transporter room.
Yeah, that gravel pull effect there is cool. And then the repulse, I'm gonna whale out, put one of these on all my bridge officers. Or maybe I should do that with the Magellan staff. What would be better for my bridge officers? This or the Magellan staff? What do you think, chat? Yeah, but I've already got fiery charge on them. That's boring. Need something that's more pay to win.
Damn, she's beaming out.
Dig the sound of it? Yeah. I just think that these new low B ground weapons are too expensive. Like, if
Good news. You only have
if I'm spending 200 Lobi on a ground weapon, I'd like to, be able to, like, just equip my entire bridge officer crew with it. Because 200 Lobi, when you think about how much that, like, actually cost, that's like 35, 40 bucks worth of keys you have to open. Like, it ain't cheap. Oh, I never activated the, where's the summon... Like the Etherean drone I can summon in. Summon to battle. There we go.
take down Borg drones to drop her shield. Take down Borg drones to drop her shield. Take down Borg drones to drop her shield.
How many more do we gotta take out?
Down. Now's your chance. Open fire.
Where the hell did she just go?
She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones.
Just like flung her up there.
The shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire. Gangway's down. Deal with any remaining drones while you can.
I mean, I think the ground weapon's fun. I don't really find the armor to really be of much value, but I mean that's also a costume unlock, so
Impressive work. Starfleet.
I'd say in the story mission it might be interesting, with all the proton resistance it has, but I would still rather just default to Nicole, or not Nicole, the disco armor for the damage buffs that's providing with the crit chance severity. Does anyone know what the new outfit scarf is listed under? Let's go look.
Impressive work. Duty.
I feel so ignored.
Can actually walk into space, That makes T6 coupon sellable on the exchange. They're not going to do that. There's already issues with the T6 coupons being tradable because that, everyone that is like traded like that, that's a one less ship sale, right? Yes, there's the Etherean costume. Gloves. Yes, there's Etherean gloves also. Anyone know which 16th anniversary daily task is the shortest? Crow, it's going to be the patrols. Like, you just do the... I forget which patrol it is, but you can just run it back to back twice really quick and probably be done in like 5 to 8 minutes a day. Don't see anything in here. Chest gear. Don't see anything there. The Stowe Wiki will have like a full breakdown of where all the pieces are for this costume later on as well. So if I don't see it here, you know, they'll have it covered. Yeah, the Etherean costume is there if you get the armor. So if that's something you're into, then that'll be an option for you. The new weapon lot, more expensive than the Advanced Herald Anti-Proton Projector, which seems to be best in class. I don't know quite yet. I want to check the Etherean stuff again. Etherean drones are cheap. The proton weapons are cheap as well. The trait, I mean, on a cannon setup, I didn't see much from it, of course, because it's, you know, beam, but that's accessible. The harmonies that were on the market have once again disappeared. How much damage does the ground weapon do? You know, I don't really parse ground too much, but in that one that I just did, the parse doesn't want to load for me. Okay. It wasn't, didn't look like it was anything too crazy. What would you do when you have many coupons and yet you have all the ships in the store? Just save them because, well, for right now, I mean, we're a month out from the next bundle. Check echelons for you. Echelons are $3.99. Damn, Nick, you're scrambling to sell one, aren't you? Or to grab an Etherean. Yeah. Give you them consoles? Yeah. Well, if you do, Nick, remember Epic creator code CasualSAB. Okay. Do some more content here with the Etherean Harmony. No. No. How much are Etherean drones in the Lobby box? 24 Lobby per with the current sale. Yeah, the new console, the standalone console in the lockbox, You Are Dismissed, is really good. Yeah, logical. It feels weird, doesn't it? Yeah, there's 5 drones in total. Yeah. Price just went up again. Okay, how many more of these consoles do I have right now? Only 2 more, damn. Gonna have to whale out and open some more boxes, aren't I? Okay, I got the ship on 1 character. We'll do some more gambling if the keys are at the right price. Everyone watching just went and bought one, yeah. Do staff ground weapons count as rifles? I don't know. Spencer gets 20% from all exchange sales? Damn, could you imagine? That'd be nice. Does this character have EC on it? It does have a little bit. Cool. Do I have anything left in the bank here? No, I don't. $13.2 mil per key. Armor Jesse, thank you for the follow. These key prices. Thanks. I want to open some more boxes, but not that bad. Craze Blade, thank you for the follow. So I'm just looking at some stuff on Discord. You know you want to buy the keys, just go ahead and do it. Craze, glad to help. Mark the Chief, this is for you. $13. That is gonna take me to 99 opened. Come on, game. Give me another harmony. Pain. That is what we call that. Just pure pain. I'm at, is there a pity? Yeah, but I'm not even like a third of the way to it. I've opened like 100, but the Stow Lockbox pity system doesn't like really kick in and give you the higher odds to like 300 and something. You sent me? Oh, Sora, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Sora. Got another console. Yeah, there's a trait missing from the lockbox, but I mean, judging by the wording on the trait, that trait looks like it's going to be like severely underpowered, so I'm not really too worried about missing out on it. Yeah. For sure. No whammies. Okay. Now that's about 110 of these lockboxes opened with no ship, so I'm gonna step away from that for now. The keys are too expensive right now also. Yeah. I thought I had storage problems. Looks like it never gets better. No. You eventually get to a point, at least some of us, that like having just dedicated alt characters for stuff is like for storage is really good. Eric Mint, thank you for the follow. Is the new bundle next month? Yes. And I think if you don't have some Zen set aside for the 16th anniversary bundle, you know, you should probably take advantage of the sale we have going on right now. I'm not looking off at anything over to the right. No, that's yeah. So like if you have around like 14k Zen set aside. How many characters do I have? Like 60? Like whatever the max is. You have one of your bridge officers called Last Mini? Is the new ship worth going for? I mean, the trait seems to be rather impressive. The console from the ship itself hasn't impressed me thus far. The ship itself is also fairly slow, so you just have to understand, like, it's not going to move as well as any other ship in the game. Maxed out all slots, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a beam run next. So I'm actually going to swap off of the Harmony over to the Mirror Angle, and I'm going to do a Thaw run quick using the new Ethereum Thaw trait just to see how it does, okay? So I'm going to swap over to the Mirror Angle, and I'm going to just hop in, do a quick solo ISC with the fire at will, and we'll see what the damage numbers are like. Inside info, they released this trait in preparation for the Vopin nerf. Oh no. Don't say that. You'll get Reddit's hopes up. A literal brick is more maneuverable? Yes. I mean, the Ethereum Harmony is tied with the Sarcophagus for the worst turn rate in the game. Like, it is a base turn rate of 4. Like, you can toss a bunch of mobility buffs on there to make it, you know, still be fairly reasonable. But, like, it's never going to be as good as some of the other options. Rainbow Fire at Will. I need to put these consoles back on, so you are dismissed, and I also need Valdor on because I'm going to need my shields up. Oh boy. I guess I'm gonna have to... That's rough. With the Thaw setup, I actually still have a use for that 7th trait slot, so I guess I'm gonna have to drop Inertial Supremacy, which is unfortunate because that debuff is still, like, actually helpful. But you have to make compromises. If they said the uncon spam contributed to the server problems, would I be okay with them nerfing it? If that's what it took. The thing to keep in mind is that uncon is like what enables like the solo deeps performance. But you know, you gotta keep in mind like the really high-end stuff, like the records we were doing before uncon, before the solo stuff. Like, we didn't need uncon because the runs were so fast, like, in a coordinated environment. Like, it, you know, we just didn't need it. The server issues also, yeah, predate uncon, yeah. Like, all hitting uncon and Vovin would do is hurt, like, the performance potential of the average player. Like, it wouldn't be going in and really doing much to the high-end DPS players. Which is really what a lot of the people that tend to complain about high performing items like Uncon and Vovin, most of those complaints are because they're frustrated at how high player performance is. But like even when you strip those things away, like that gap's always going to be there. There's always going to be people that understand how to better position in the map, that understand how to better time their abilities. Like there's a lot of skill with flying your ship, and that gap is always going to be there. Okay. Solo infected with the new beam trait on, and also you are dismissed. Also the harmony trait, so testing a couple of the new items out. I'm going to pop my +10 skill buffs from my fleet quick. Pet builds are the first thing to go if you think about server performance, yeah. Now, I guess on a more realistic, like, meta impact front, like, I would say Type 7s, the fact that everyone wants to bring in a bay of Type 7s when it comes to the meta side of things, that's 6 pets per hangar bay. Like, that's probably contributing a little bit as well to our issues.
I feel so ignored.
You are dismissed about to have 10 mil added to its price. Yeah, Uncommon has always been there in the background. It got amplified by Vovin, and this year we've had 2 major items for console cooldown reduction. You are dismissed. It seems so. Like it seems to be pretty good. It's also rather cheap. Foreshadowing. I don't know if Vovin's gonna get any adjustment. I mean, Type 7s, like I showed in that video earlier today, those most certainly are. Per character. Yeah, the pity system in Stowe, what limited system there is done on a per character basis. Nick, the console cooldown reduction is done by simply having your shields above 50% capacity.
We must destroy the Borg fleet defending the starbase.
Terrible, I forgot to put the thing back on. But look at the console cooldown reduction. Like, I am able to get all 10 of my legendary nebula stacks super fast. Cheap for market manipulators, terrible.
Warning.
I don't know where you guys hear about me manipulating any markets, but I assure you that is entirely inaccurate.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done.
Whoa,
Additional data.
that just wiped my target lock on that.
Target shield has failed.
What is wiping my target lock there?
The nanite probes can repair the transformer.
Fire will misfired.
It's time for
This run's dead already.
will adapt to service hours.
Left shield failing. Rear shields failing.
What am I saying you should buy? You are dismissed. It's the new lockbox console. Not on the ship, it's just the standalone console. The performance of it's really good.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
How many should you buy? All of them.
A probe is repairing a transformer. Destroy it. Quickly.
You heard Epic Creator Code CasualSAB has been doing some market manipulation? I heard that there's even an Epic Creator Code CasualSAB fleet in the works. What was the method causing that fast cooldown? It was just the harmony trait. Spencer encouraging you to corner the market? I know. Surf incoming. Can I get a Fed side invite? Yeah. I'm gonna swap over, get this fleet invite done quick. That's good. It's already come back down. So I just been putting the Valdor console back on to counter it. Got some slow load times here. Character not found. Okay. Well, I can't send that invite. Will the Type 7 nerf be big enough that you'll be able to fly ships without hangars without feeling bad? I don't know. Is the trait really that useful? I mean, when your shields are over 50% capacity, you just passively get 25% cooldown reduction for your universal consoles, which is, I mean, that's pretty substantial. I'll look at the numbers here in a moment. But yeah, I was joking about, or I wasn't joking about that. There is actually a fleet. It's a secondary fleet in the TVC Armada. I was thinking about opening up for, people that just want to join, want to help build up a fleet, stuff like that. It's Epic Creator Code CasualSAB. The rank 1 is Howdy Folks, rank 2 is Casual, Ultra Casual, Verified. Rank 5 is how to slot projects. Rank 6 is Market Manipulators. There's not been a Type 7 nerf yet, but there probably will be at some point in the future. Rank 6 shall be Echelon. Yeah. You have to send me a picture of 100 Echelons in a bank in order to get that. Yeah. Rank 1 should be Gold Seller. Oh no. Bot Farmer. Okay, so the way that this trait works is while your shields are above 50%, universal console ability cooldowns are 25% faster, and also you get the EPG skill buff. Now I'm going to drain my shields here using Spirit of Sacrifice. So as my shields recover, we can see how that scaling goes. Stop making the echelon price go down. Hey, it's Nick today. Nick posted 4 at $3.99 per because he wants to be able to get stuff. Okay, so it does cap out at plus 50. Okay, that answers that question. How does the console cooldown reduction work? So does it just passively show up on these, or it doesn't show up on the skills window? But if I were to activate, if I activate the lithium transporter console here, that's got a 2-minute recharge, but this would provide 25% cooldown reduction for it. So if I hit it, should be going a little bit faster than it normally would. So it looks like the cooldowns just go they go faster. They go down faster with the trade active. So you can see how it's jumping every now and then. It's jumping by 2 seconds. So that's where you're seeing it do that 25% faster. It's just accelerating it. Yeah, so Photonic Officer, yeah. Yeah, basically Darthon. Okay, we're gonna try this again. So, I need the servers to cooperate. I have sacrificed 110 master keys to the Ethereum lockbox. Please, let's make it happen. Can it be photoshopped? No, Dark Eddie, no.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed.
So the reason I'm spamming the Ilios console toggles in prep phase here is because of the legendary nebula trait. So that is building up stacks while I'm sitting here, which is giving me some extra crit chance, severity, and also some auxiliary power. So if you see here, like I'm already sitting at 148 auxiliary power, 150. Like that's a pretty substantial buff. It's just a pain to keep up, but this this harmony trait is making it ever so slightly easier.
Done. Additional data is available.
That's a little bit better.
The nanite probes can repair the transport. Stop them.
The issue with beams is like that lack of single target damage.
Floor shields failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing.
A probe is closing in on a transport. Destroy it.
Okay, I forgot how to fly. Maybe I never knew.
Target shield has failed. Left shield failing. Right shield failing. Floor shield failing.
You will be assimilated.
I mean, with Valdor console on, even with the
Hull integrity below 75.
the Trafalgar console on, like I still am able to keep my shields up, you know, pretty well. Not the best fire at wheel run ever, 2.5 mil, but that should give us some numbers for infected here. So let's take a look here. Yes, Oscar, I get it. What do you have to do for the event daily? If you go to the events window, there's a bunch of different options. If you're doing the Omega minigame, you have to do that twice a day or mix it up with like one of the patrols. Like you can, if you want to get it done in one go, doing one of the TFOs would do it. The TFOs are all going to take a little bit of time, especially the new one because people aren't familiar with it. I'd say, like if you want to do it fast, like I forget which of these patrols can be done like the fastest, but just do one of the patrols like twice a day. That's what I'd be doing. Okay, back to the parse here. Broadside beam support off the Corolla, 258k. I just talked about that in the video I dropped a couple hours ago, going over like the updates for the best Zen ships. So broadside beam support on the Corolla. If you're running a beam build and you don't have that, you need to grab it. Resonance shock from the Pavin did 205. Dilithium console from the Credence 179. You are dismissed, the new console that is a direct lockbox drop. 171k. So yeah, I mean right now, You Are Dismissed I would very much classify as a meta console. Like the performance of it is really, really good. Muak, you won 500 Lobby? Congrats. Very nice. I see my name in the general chat over on the Stow Discord. CasualSAB's talking about a bad luck protection on lockbox ships is at account wide per character. Meanwhile, the devs curse you, CasualSAB. You guys see the funny clip from Jeremy on the Stow Wiki stream the other day? I dropped it in Discord, but I'm gonna replay it here if you haven't seen it. Okay. Let's listen to this. Let me make sure you guys can actually hear it. I think that's the button. Hopefully you can hear it.
My favorite pain in the ass, I'm sorry, it's CasualSAB, because he's constantly telling me about this is broken, that is broken.
Oh,
It's
I don't
correct,
think that is
but it
pronunciation
doesn't make
of
my
certain
job
words.
easier. I think it's fun that he pronounces things incorrectly all
The
the time.
Sagan kills me from the bottom of my heart. As someone who grew up on Cosmos and his fellow Sagan's beautiful view of the universe.
I thought that was a funny comment. Hopefully you guys heard that. Also the Sagan stuff. Look, it just I never I respect Carl Sagan. The way I talk is sometimes need more volume, can't hear it. Oh. Let me move the pile of hard drives out of the way so I can like actually access the dials. So let's go to what you guys can hear. Where did that go?
Pain in the ass. My favorite pain in the ass, I'm sorry, it's CasualSAB, because he's constantly telling me about this. My favorite pain in the ass, I'm sorry, it's CasualSAB, because he's constantly telling me about this is broken, that is broken.
I just thought that was really funny. Hopefully you can hear that. I'll drop the link to the clip down below if you still couldn't hear it. I just happen to have a pile of hard drives for some reason right in front of my audio interface. Yeah, doing well. A little bit tired. Truthfully, I slept between like 9:30 and 9:30 a.m. to noon is when I slept. I had to re-edit a video to get it out today. There were issues and I had to re-edit it again. Like I went through, rendered it. It took 30 minutes to render, and then I realized, oh, the first 40 seconds of audio got nuked. I'm being asked for in the trading channel. Barely heard it. Well, the link is there. It was just a funny comment. No, it wasn't anything ignorant or anything. It was a funny comment. If you listen to the full thing, but it was a really funny comment. Well, it wasn't being mean or anything. It was just, being fun. Yeah, let's go back to the harmony. Did I get any new ideas in the past few hours as to what the anniversary bundles premium ship might be? No, but I mean, personally, I think it would be really funny if it was the Sagan. Because if they put the Sagan into a bundle and I had to talk about it even more, just think of all of the engagement I could get. All of the engagement I could farm, It also, if they wanted to just go in and do the echelon, yeah, that'd be interesting too. When will Breen Shield Tunneling enter the Infinity Lockbox? Hopefully within the next couple of months. Axel, how's it going? Okay. We're going to go back into another Hive Onslaught with the Etherean Harmony. Public queue for Hive Onslaught if you want to join. I can English. I've liquidated most of mine. Nick and a few others would certainly be taking a big hit though. Took a 399 echelon. Spencer, good English speak. I know. I know. Hey, what lobby ship is worth to buy in the current sale? Vengeance, Adolith, Zal. I mean, the issue with the Zal is that's like a PvP thing, and the PvP community is like really inactive right now. Croesus always buys and sells. The console on it is able to give you and your teammates up to 15% crit chance. The skin of the ship is also on the Gagarin frame, so it is fully kit bashable with the Gagarin line. So, like, it's giving you, like, the Sagan skin, effectively, on your Gagarins, which is, you know, very appealing to some players. Do I think Type 7s will be nerfed? I included a clip from Jeremy on the best Zen ships video I dropped this morning. I would say to give that a listen, and I think that's pretty clear. And I mean, I've given my own set of feedback on them, so I've thought that they were a problem since day one. This thing is like the size of board cubes. Ridiculous. I mean, not quite, but you know, it's getting up there. If you use what's the name of the trait? There's a trait that we use that makes you completely immune from warp core breaches. Fireball Escape. Just gives you basically permanent immunity to warp core breaches.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Oh, there's like a lance on this ship, isn't there? Wow, I haven't used it at all. I don't think it did anything. What is she doing still alive? I would imagine Type 7s would still remain good.
Is not the end.
Like, you look at the recent nerfs to Hexacans and Twinkling, and those are still best in slot. Just need to merge 8 cubes together. Yeah, my thoughts on it, basically, like, this came up in a discussion in the Curator channel, and I've talked with, you know, about this, like, EPH and a few others. I think the bulk issue, like the big issue with Type 7s, is that they require no build investment. you look at, you know, most other hanger pets, and you have to slot various traits and consoles to get the most out of them. But with Type 7s, you just slot them and forget. Like, at Elite, they even come with their own fire at will. I feel like making there be a way to have some sort of build investment requirement to get this level of performance from them would be better for the health of like build diversity. Like that's the other thing too, is that we have debuff pets out there. We've had debuff pets for ages. The Tholian Meshweavers, the Terran frigates. Like, but the issue with those is those are just 2 per bay. Type 7s are 6 per bay. And, you know, they've got their own fall. They got their own beta 3. They've got another debuff on top of that. Like, it's just an enormous amount of debuff. I think 6 per bay is probably a little bit... Well, I mean, like I said this, you know, day one, like I showed in the video. I think 6 of them per bay is just a bit excessive. Like, I'd be fine with 4 per bay if you had to bring in like a trait. Like, if you had to slot SAD in order to get the fall on them, that would balance it out a little bit, so that there'd be at least some sort of build investment cost. Like, if you want to, you know, if you want to have Type 7s debuff everything, you have to have something on to apply to make sure that they're hitting multiple targets. Like, that would just make more sense to me. When EPH and I talked about this, it was basically take them down to 4 per bay and take fall off of them. Yeah, I know I talk a lot, okay? I'm sorry. You are dismissed, 2nd highest damage source, okay? Now, where did the trait on this thing even show up? The Ethereum Unification Beam, I got like 1 or 2 shots off with it. Is that the weapon that just... What is the cooldown on that? What is the cooldown on this thing? 2-minute recharge, so it's just a standard lance. The standard lances just suck. This is no exception. It did like 3k. If I would have fired it off a little bit more, it would have done better, sure, but it still would have sucked. That's just how, like, the built-in ship lances are. Protonic Crush. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing some Protonic Crush there for the first time I've noticed it. The Reality Vortex, the console from the ship, really is just showing that it's not worth slotting for me. I think that's a fun concept, but in practice, I think I'm just moving through the content too fast. The lag is so bad I materialized inside the Unimatrix ships. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I should play through the new story mission, shouldn't I? Okay, I also want to just quickly re-roll these endeavors. Destroy Voth ships, Dyson Sphere. What is it with it wanting me to go visit the Voth? We'll pass. Uh-oh, spoilers? You don't want spoilers? Sorry. Please forgive me. Fire at will.
This is... I repeat, this is Captain Esri Dax. I'm calling on you at the recommendation of Director Hugh from the Borg Cooperative. The species known as the Chimerans have taken over the Midas Array.
Fundus?
I am stationed on the array, but all attempts at first contact and diplomacy failed. The Chimerans are hostile and have corrupted the array's comms. I repeat, Cannot abandon my post. Backup is required immediately.
Microvax, there basically the comment was that there's a bunch of ships coming in this year from a bunch of different Trek eras. So, you know,
You can count on my support.
it was alluded to. I'm going to be talking about that in a couple days, Logical. But I'm pretty sure I have the list on Discord somewhere. This is just such a big ship compared to all these others. Someone's in the Orion ship that just dropped earlier this year. Look at the size difference. Yeah, Terran Eagle's really good. There's a chance we might be getting another like pilot command ship in the near future. Jeremy said he was aware of that like a couple weeks ago when he was in one of the Twitch stream chats, I believe. So maybe maybe that's something we'll see maybe as early as the anniversary event. We'll find out, or the anniversary bundle. That's not a moon, no, but look at that. It reminds me of like I said before, the Tet from Oblivion.
Glad you made it. And relieved. The level of environmental corruption down here is... And comms are still disrupted.
Yeah, Phil, it
Can you
wasn't
hear-
that good. The movement of this is it's got a base turn rate of 4.
No time to explain. I recommend yellow alert. The Chimerans have placed beacons in the system to summon more of their kind.
Okay, we
Clear
got
the system and stay alert.
we got to deal with
Those
the
beacons are emitting a powerful psionic
Chimerans here.
Screech, squirm. The Zanresi feast on the thrill of your despair. Your vessel will be absorbed, devoured, every piece of matter consumed.
I do like the different sound. I like the visual design here on these Chimeran ships. Does the anniversary event count for Campaign 8? No. I don't believe so, Nicholas. Yeah. The ground side too, like, looks really good on the TFO I did.
Keep it up. The array beam is a tri-quantum pulse wave. It's holding that unstable portal open.
Yeah.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
From hull to husk, your vessel will be dissected, no contorted, no consumed.
Dude, I do like the visual of the console off of the Harmony though. That rift that you can bring in. It's nice to like have a way to have that. I know not everyone's into the visual spam, but that's cool. Nightwolf, thank you for the sub. This is the episode. Yeah. The Chimerans sound like bill collectors? Oh no. What do I use to spam my abilities? Combo of F key, spacebar, all the buttons on the keyboard, all of them.
Borg vessel incoming. Its quantum signature.
Yeah, my ship is so big.
But it's been infected by the Chimerans.
Rise and twist, ship by ship, devour, consume.
That visual design's awesome. Like, this thing is like the size of the cube. I don't think so. Unless you want the costume.
Well done. I've cleared up the array's comms, but I'm not sure how long it'll last.
Spencer secretly is a 4-armed alien.
Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg vessel traveled here from the 13 SETI system.
Yeah. I also like the purple effect there. That's cool.
Well, let's act fast. We need more data on that multiversal portal to shut it down. And without support on the ground, I won't be able to get the technology aboard the array that's holding it open. Right, to replicate the conditions that led to the portal's creation, and allow us to reverse engineer that process. Creative, and worth a shot. Can you transfer me the data in real time?
Yeah, let me turn my music volume on too for this, because that you know, I have that off by default most of the time, so that can add a bit to the experience, right?
This portal's chronometric signature places its conception at roughly 5 hours ago. That timestamp correlates with a localized rupture in space-time originating from an unknown source. Scans show the portal's drift vector has a decay rate of 0.015 radians per second, delayed by the array's triquantum pulse wave. If we invert the wave's polarity, we could engineer the opposite effect and expedite the portal's collapse. We can work with that. Hang on. Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature. Brace yourselves. Something's coming through. Mayday, Mayday. This is Operator Z. This is a call into the void, I'm sure, but I gotta try. Structural integrity is compromised beyond repair and emergency protocols activated. Does anyone copy? Anyone? Array comms are failing again. Your signal is weak. I repeat, this is Tegan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure, preparing for transport in 3, 2. The Midas array has recorded an explosion near its central dish. Are you
This ship
all right?
is too big. Yeah, the harmony's so big it like screws up.
Beam down here, and don't bring too much backup along. Safety in smaller numbers.
The size of the harmony is so big it's like breaking some of these cutscenes because it's just taking up the entire screen. You saw it in the video they did showing the ship visuals. Like, it was so zoomed in. I don't think they realized when they like had to go through to do their like automated demo record stuff or whatever, like that it was that zoomed in. Is your Thomas interview the whole thing? Yeah. That is both parts. So about halfway through, you see Thomas and I look a bit different. Can I change the in-game music? I probably don't need the actual like music. It's probably the ambient volume that I just need to have back on.
And I'd never ask you to, but chances of survival are very low. As are mine if you don't make it down soon. Act fast.
Yeah. Gotta get down there, okay. Yeah, I believe you can, Dan. There's also like a built-in music player.
Good. I see you made it aboard. However, your bridge officer is missing. Something caused your pattern to shift midstream. You've materialized in the
Oh,
wrong
Rachel.
location. Signal is distant. Unfortunately, comms are still compromised. Likely to improve as you get closer. You'll need to find me in the shuttle bay. I'm in the middle of an experiment. Confirm some suspicions I've carried for a while now. Good luck and stay alert.
Yeah. The vibes that we're getting here on this map are pretty cool. So in Thomas's interview, he said that a lot of this is, it should be like giving a similar vibe to like the old Drozana missions. I'm definitely seeing that.
Everything all
Oh,
right?
that was cool.
The DAC symbiont picked up on a psionic reverberation.
Vocal interface activated. Chimera neural processor linked to tricorder.
I need to play through the Elite Force games. Oh, where did I set them? You couldn't really see these in the background the other day on the interview, but I pulled out a couple of my old PS2 games, had them in the background. I never finished Elite Force, never finished Shattered, whatever. I know I played Conquest quite a bit, but those weren't like really normal, or that wasn't a normal experience. That was a bit different. Yeah, this is giving you some nice horror vibes for sure. I really like this. I'm not selling them. Yeah, it looks cool. Poor guy.
Psionic activity is increasing in your location. Caution advised. Enemy target.
Got it.
You're on the right path. Comms are improving. Signal is getting closer. Heads up. Second.
Go now. It's okay. Oh, there's an interact that I missed back here? Where's Stargate? I need the interact. Oh, yep, I see it. Gotta get me them accolades. Don't forget the secret room. Let me see it for a second. Damn. Yeah, I don't think this ground weapon's like really that powerful, to be honest with you. I'm just really quick gonna swap over to another thing. Just give me a comparison. Let's go phaser full auto rifle. That's what I thought. Not be close to that.
Comms have cleared, and your signal is strong. You're almost here. You'll need to take the turbo.
Look now. Who are you talking to? Do I look like the person that's gonna do an interact over, shooting? Where do I gotta go? Where I just was, I thought. Oh, jeez. I'm blind. Dude, these vibes are cool. I like this. I like the different design approach here. So get close, interact.
Caution advised.
Open your mind. Surrender your soul.
Well, it's hard when they're, doing that. The lumps are chicken, collect them. I understand.
Great, you made it. Over here. Not so fast. Operator? But you're... I thought you didn't make it. Stand back. No sudden moves. Hands where I can see them. You're... me. Esri. Haven't heard that in a while. It's Operator Z now. Has been for years. Well, I'll be damned. So this is what's on the other side of that portal. Nice pips. You're still a member of Starfleet? And you're... not? But I'm assuming you're here to help. Are reinforcements coming? Reinforcements? There's nothing but decay on my side of the fence. Looks like you're living a pretty comfortable life over here in comparison. Comfortable? We're in the middle of a galaxy-wide invasion, and our fleet was sabotaged by former allies who turned out to be Borg. You were allied with the Jean Resi. Those. They're from my universe. Oh, no. Not those. We call those Chimerans. Speaking of, I've got some pretty bad news. As suspected, Chimerans are indeed Borg. They're also Trill, I know. My whole universe is swarming with them. Chimerans are also immune to assimilation, including Etherian fusion. They also can't be reasoned with, at all. They're volatile and corrupted beyond reach. Glad we agree. Listen, I'd love to chat, but as your friend probably saw, my shuttle was blown to pieces by temporal compression. You all still have a symbiosis commission here? I need to hitch a ride to Trill and warn them. We do, but I can't let you leave, Operator. It's too dangerous. We need to get to the array's primary antenna control. There's a tri-quantum beam in there that we can use to close up that portal. I'm sorry, Z. We can't let it stay open. Fine by me. I've got few reasons to go back, and truth be told, I need your help.
Oh.
Heads up. We've got company.
Borg Trill. That's not what I expected.
can't let them take over the array.
We feast on your fear, your futility. Entropy is inevitable.
I'm not leaving a single one of these bastards standing. Not in my universe, not in this one.
We got this. Let's get Moopsy in. Who wins? All the Chimerans or on one rapid lithic
It's
formation?
good to see you again. I regret accepting help from the Ethereans so quickly. I'm sure many agree.
I would say
I
rapid
thought I had
lithic.
gotten pretty good at reading people over the years, but trust the board. The Aventine is being stripped of Etherean upgrades and diagnosed for sabotage with the help of Director Hugh and the Cooperative. I boarded the array with a shuttle and my advance team. I didn't want my arrival to seem imposing. This started off as a low-risk recon mission with the intent of engaging in peaceful first contact, not combat. So much for that. Tactical data acquired by the Alliance now confirms the Chimerans exhibit patterns of targeted aggression towards Borg variants from other quantum universes. They are also strongly drawn to protomatter. My research also reveals that a Chimeran's genetic framework is dominant in its expression, nullifying any Etherean genomic contributions. In short, they're immune to fusion and manipulation. The million Latinum question that I happen to have an answer to. I located an unlicensed stock of protomatter containers in the primary antenna control room. They're flocking to it. I'm not sure how it got there or why they're interested in it. Maybe Operator Z can enlighten us before we move on. Anything you can share is valuable to us.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the trading channel. I saw my name pop up. Type 7 shells because Spencer whined about them.
Well, the Jean Resi were
There was a big
born
Reddit
long
thread,
before they were
actually,
drilled.
recently.
In my universe, the Symbiosis Commission attempted to thwart the Borg by creating an army of joined Trill. That backfired, obviously. How were they able to break through the Trill's defenses? And how were they able to establish such a firm footing in your universe? And what about our allies? Starfleet, the Federation, the Borg Cooperative. The cooperative you speak of doesn't exist where I come from. In my universe, the Borg gained the upper hand in the incursion of 2409, when they invaded the Vega colony. The crew of the USS Aventine, one of Starfleet's finest, was tasked with a crucial mission. They abandoned the ship when the Borg boarded them. Their mission was unsuccessful. According to reports, anyway.
Captain Rams. Terrible. No, I did not start that thread.
I helped retake the Vega colony from the Borg and drive them from that sector. But of course, you never made it because you left. I wonder who captained the Aventine. As far as I can tell, they're just a horde without a head, and no one to guide them. Trust no one who wishes to be their queen or otherwise control them. They can't be controlled, and they can't be bargained with. Striving to do so only ends in death. Now these Borg seek out protomatter as sustenance without knowing why. I don't know how so much of it ended up aboard your array. There's none of it left in my universe. Fight our way through this array and make it to primary antenna control so we can reverse engineer the triquantum beam and close that multiversal portal. Let's hope we find your bridge officer along the way. I'll also be collecting Chimeran pustules. Director Hugh of the Cooperative is calling in a favor. Actually, I could use a hand if you see any along the way.
I've been wiping them out, but I'll think about
And
it.
turn off that tricorder's voice output, would ya? We're practically announcing our next move to the...
Yeah. You guys said that there was something in here for me to interact with? Oh, yeah, I see a pad over here. Or a box. I got it.
I've...
Didn't mean to skip through that fast. 2 pads? No.
Your officer might need shore leave after all of this. Z, did you have a crew? Once upon a time. I travel alone now, and I prefer it that way. It's easier. Don't leave any of those pustules behind. Who knows what they could turn into. Look out. These creeps are stalking the hallways.
Symbiosis is inescapable. There is no perfection but chaos.
These parasites are beyond hope. They only deal in destruction.
No, don't destroy it. I need to collect.
There's a storeroom nearby.
Oh,
Call it a short.
damn, my weapon's too powerful. But I'm probably gonna have to replay this at some point and just get all those done. But yeah, I want to get them. My weapon was just too powerful.
Yeah, keep talking to us like you know what it means. Corrupted dirtbags.
I like how they just stand up right into ball lightning.
We've made it this far. There's no
Just extra
loyalty.
dilithium. Look, extra dilithium is extra dill. Okay, it matters.
We're almost there. Stick together, everyone.
Ooh, that's cool.
They really have a knack for leaping at you when you least expect it, huh?
You must join. Join. And never.
I'm not joined now, and I never will be. Request denied, asshole.
Oh, I got a triple. Get that out of here. I have very little dilithium on most of my characters nowadays. Looks like Resident Evil.
Operator, look out! Are you all right?
That was really cool.
Fine. Let's take these vermin out.
Osiris, what you're asking about
have to take
is
down
the
this
friendship
Chimera so we
console,
can get
which
to
can
the
only be used on you by another player.
We are what? We are many. We are all.
You are nothing. You will never know happiness or pain.
The abyss gives. It promise endless. Symbiosis frees the bloated mind.
If you send the data we gathered on the Chimeran... That's it. That's all.
Yeah, but you can't use it on yourself. Someone else with that has to use it on you. That's the issue with that. Is you want that lightning effect, but you have to have someone else apply it to you. That's the issue. 50 dilithium ore per? Okay.
I need your help over here. I've disabled security protocols and reversed the... The polarity's been reversed, but something's wrong. This portal is being held open somehow. We might only have one... Her vitals are deteriorating, and fast. This is it. There's no reversing a Jean-Res infection. Don't be so sure. I've got a lot of experience in reversing different types of Borg assimilation. This is different. Trust me. It's not working. We need to get her to your sickbay. It's too late. I'd rather die than become an abomination. Take me out, operator. Just stay with me. We'll get you to my husband, Julian. He's a doctor. That bastard? Dr. Bashir is also a brilliant surgeon. Yeah, too brilliant. Norval was right. They went too far. She'll come for me. Try to control me. Who? Who will come for you? Z? Just end it. Happy to die. Like I said, I owe you one. You can't save everyone, Ezri.
That's going fast.
I know. She's right. We can't leave her here. Let's get to that portal.
Mookie, I don't know. Yeah, I think the harmony's too big.
Unimatrix in the Alpha Quadrant. Z wasn't kidding.
Stasis,
This dimension has
I didn't really
fallen.
notice.
Is that the harmony? And another tri-quantum wave beam. Well, I don't think we've been spotted yet. Long-range sensors indicate the Harmony's weapons platform is dormant.
Ronnie?
But
Yeah, the harmony is so big, it's like screwing with the cutscenes. Like, it's the same issue that they ran into with the video they did for, like, promoting the ship. Like, it's just too big.
since my last encounter with it.
Harmony versus harmony? Yes.
Like clockwork, never trust a sitting duck.
Resist, and you shall be consumed. Accept the Legion's embrace.
The hive beacons are powering the Harmony shields with their psionic beams. We'll need to target the beacons first to get through that shield.
Flesh, consume its matter, consume its mind.
These pustules are emitting biotoxins that will degrade our navigational system. Hang on. The Harmony is teleporting.
Oh, you gonna play like that?
The shield dropped when the Harmony used its energy supply to teleport. Destroying the hive beacons might give us a window to target the Harmony.
Dude, the slide on this thing is rough.
That's it. The shield is down. Target the Harmony.
Power sliding.
Heads up. The Harmony is
Again?
teleporting again.
Bro.
Let's take those
Just
beacons
accept
out
what's
and
gonna
finish
happen.
what we started.
Twist the mind. Break it, bend it, warp it. To absorb is to ascend. No Lord, no commander can control both. Every dimension will you consume.
What is the Chimerian's damage type in space? I'll have to look at the parts afterwards.
The shield is down. Time to target the Harmony.
We did it.
The portal is closing. We need to go to full impulse before your ship gets torn apart by a proto-matter shockwave. I'm receiving a transmission from the Aventine. They're waiting for us on the other side.
We are the Borg. Our survival is your survival. You will open your communication frequencies immediately.
Walked right onto a fusion
The
cube, okay.
collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile. Together, we can eradicate all weakness in the galaxy and prevail. Perfection requires strength.
They're afraid. Afraid of the Etherians and the Chimerans.
The collective has been attacked by pretenders to perfection. A threat has been posed to perfect and imperfect beings of this universe. Your survival demands that you assist us. The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
Okay, that. Are the frigate pets bound to that ship or free on any hangar? It should be free on any hangar. I deleted them right away, so I'll have to double check. That was certainly an interesting ending.
So much for peaceful negotiation. Speaking of queens, I wonder what Z meant when she said someone would come for her. She seemed pretty certain the Chimerans don't have a queen. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for your assistance today. In truth, I don't know if we would have survived without you. I know we couldn't save her, but at least we saved the Midas Array. That's got to count for something. No, she worked alone. If you could beam her over, I think the Aventine would like to host a burial amongst the stars for the operator. Even though she hadn't been in Starfleet for a long time, by the sounds of it, Z was still a hero. We owe her that much. Thank you. I think I understand now why Z felt so comfortable closing the portal to that universe, and why she was so ready to accept her fate. If that's the life that awaited her, then no wonder she asked us to put her out of her misery. I don't know what's more unsettling. A mirror Borg unimatrix in fluidic space, or a Jean Ress one in the Chimeran reality.
Hey, if we're teaming up with the Borg, that makes it more likely, especially the size of the ships we're getting nowadays, more and more likely that we may actually see, some playable Borg ships at some point. Like official Borg. Not like Liberated Borg or Borg Assimilator, like, Cube or Sphere. Makes it ever so slightly more likely.
You're right. I'll send you a report once I check in with Starfleet Command. There's a lot to reflect on. This has been A lot. I'm not sure I even have the words to describe it. Let's keep in touch. Stay safe out there.
Midas Array is Ferengi. Oh no. I'm just looking at something. Okay, let's warp out. I mean, that was a good mission. I really like the vibe on the ground map. I do think that there's overall an issue with the harmony, where its size is just breaking like the visual impact, the immersion of these cutscenes. Because like I'm watching, yeah, and I watched Z Shadow like fly right through my ship. It's just like it's taken up the entire screen of the cutscene. So there needs to be something done about that, especially as we continue to get more bigger and bigger ships. But overall, I thought it was a good mission. I'm not going to turn this in though today. I already did the TFO.
Thank you again for your help today. I couldn't have done it without you.
So I've already done the TFO,
secure
which means if I hold off turning this in until tomorrow, I can turn it in when it's time for me to get my next daily and just get the next daily done right away. Yeah, I think the story was good. Flo? Yeah, it was good. The harmony taking up the entire screen was funny though. But I like the vibe of it, like the feel of the maps. It was good. It was good. They should embrace the feature of ground character appearing in space and make you a T6 ship. Oh no. Yeah, imagine the cutscene, you're just standing there as your character model. Fred, thank you. Glad you liked it. Space herpes is not to be taken lightly. Oh no. Yeah, I'll save the turn in for tomorrow, but it does, have a like a costume unlock here.
Help today. I couldn't have done it without you.
Now
that the Midas Array...
And there's the hair pieces for both Ezris. Yeah, really atmospheric. I think that is a very nice addition to Stowe. I don't know if I'd want to be a multi-mission cruiser. Oh no, Microvax. I need to be like a Strike Wing escort or... Make you spaceship. Yeah, me standing there with the Rise of Floater. Oh man. What is my opinion of the Harmony? The ship, it's a very large ship. Its mobility is quite rough. The console from it has not impressed me. The reconstruction portal, the damage of it just wasn't really impressive for me. The trait though is pretty good for Uncon. I also like the console from the lockbox itself. The "You are dismissed." That's been pretty good. You're going to be a science spearhead and you're going to like it? No. You're back from helping in front of the Romulan storyline? Nice. Surely a CasualSAB would be a Sagan class. Dude, like I said before, I don't intentionally mispronounce that. It's just when I say Sagan, like that's what I just default to. I need to train myself to say Sagan, not Sagin. I got to get the Gan instead of the Gin. It's difficult, okay? Your DPS is sagging a bit? Oh no. That's what I'm saying. Like, could you imagine like the meme potential if the anniversary bundles got the Sagan as the premium ship? Do you know how many comments, how much free engagement I'm gonna get from every time I mispronounce the damn name? Cheops, bro. I just went to the wrong character. Need more shuttle missions that are good. Spencer is a professional rage baiter. Sagan, okay? You happy? Sagan. No, they would have already locked in whatever the premium ship is a while back. Aw, thank you, Flo. I appreciate that. I know that there are some over there that appreciate my mispronunciation of it. It is amazing just how many comments I will get every time I say it. People are like, "You're insulting Carl Sagan." It's like, no, I mispronounce things sometimes. I'm sorry. But people get very offended about it. Sagan? Oh no. Terrible. Yeah, let me get you a fleet invite on Fed. It's like saying Gagarin. Oh no. Acheron? We demand perfection? Hold on. Why, thank you. Too many hard drives on the desk for me to set this plate of food. That's a first world problem right there. I heard the door. Okay, let's gain salvage. That's a hard endeavor to do. What do I want to take? Ooh, weapon damage gamma for space. There we go. The Nicholas got one. Nick, how's your harmony? We demand unity? Oh no. Jeez, Cheops. You and her would be dangerous to have in a conversation because you both have like a matching sense of like your humor is very similar. You just want to call me son? Oh no. You see, Cheops scares me. The Borg Collective is commenting on casual stream every time. Resistance is futile. We will not add your mispronunciation to our own. We will fix you. Oh no. Hello, thank you for stopping by. It was an awesome mission. I've enjoyed the update. Let's get more salvage. There we go. Cheops. Oh no. First thing I'm gonna do. Oh no. That's just terrible. Look, I've got a lot of 3D printed stuff in here. I got a bunch of boxes to ship stuff out. Yeah, it was an awesome story mission, yeah. I want to check too. Is the 3D printer ready for the next batch of items, or I gotta check this quick. Hold on. Okay, one's done. What about the other? Just tell me that it looks pristine. Okay, that looks good. How's the other doing? I don't like the lines on that, but it looks like it's a functional print, so that's good. All the hard drive cages. I forgot. I was going to Fed to send a fleet invite. Grizzly, let me get you here on Fed. Hopefully this works. It didn't work before. Good to see a bunch of people on in the fleet. Okay, someone already got him. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I did an inactive purge on TBC, Fed, and KDF last night. So we got lots of room in the fleet. And like I was saying before, Cheops didn't see this, I don't think, but there is a new fleet in the works. I've renamed this character to Supreme Fleet Leader. And the fleet is Epic Creator Code CasualSAB. So, yeah, at some point I'll probably make this like a more official push on the channel, but got to get people out there repping the Epic Creator Code. Do I think we'll get a 5-3 Sovereign before GTA 6? I certainly hope so. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if we see that like in the second half of the year, based on what was being hinted at in that interview. Speaking of which, how is the interview doing? These numbers are not right. Okay. Video analytics. I lost one subscriber from the interview. Okay, I upset someone. So we're at 1.6K on that. Is that accurate though? Yeah, okay, that's accurate. How about the best Zen chips? So that is 3.3. So I guess I made someone upset with the interview, but the best Zen chips video is making up for it. Guess I'm blocking part of the screen too. That doesn't help. Exactly. You can't make everyone happy. And someone's going to be mad. Probably like something as simple as I just didn't push on a specific question enough. Not that I recall, Nicholas. I didn't, like in the one run, I didn't really see much from it. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at the comments on the videos. Like, because I woke up and I turned the stream on. I took like a 2-hour power nap and yeah. I guess let's see. Is there any held comments? No, it's good. Oh yeah, there'll be a few comments on this video. Yeah. I'll have to look through this later. Yeah, this did pop up. I did see this. What have they done in the last 6 months? Keep in mind, the dev situation. Arc and Cryptic broke away from Embracer right at the end of November. Jack was brought, back in January, and Thomas, it sounds like his promotion was in January also. So, like, I mean, obviously the game's been, worked on in the past 6 months, but the most recent changes in any course of action that they want to take, that's going to take a little bit of time for us to see, because, like was said in that interview and some of the others, a lot of these initial conversations for ideas that they've got about, how to address some issues, those initial conversations are just happening right now. Is the creator code fleet fed? Yes, it is. Yeah, look, I took a shower at like 8 a.m. this morning, and I then laid in the bed from about 9:30 to noon. So that messed the hair up, okay? I mean, the comments here, just at a quick glance, I mean, looks fairly positive. I'll take a look through this later and try to address any questions I see. How about the other video, the best send ships? Any held comments on this? Oh, comments that may be offensive have been hidden. Oh no. Terrible. Ryan, I'll approve your post. It's just funny reading some of the comments sometimes that are held. She'll stop making excuses for Cryptic screwing over their customers. Oh boy. Was there a mention of hexes on the patch notes today? I gotta pull that up here. Was that for console probably? Okay, where was that comment about hexes? Big fight in the official stow. Oh boy. Yeah, people going a bit too far. Nice, Nicholas. Yeah, the hexes being mentioned again was because console got the performance adjustment today. Let's see. Okay, there's the comment. That is for... You will be assimilated? Good. All I know is that my Typhon with 2 Type 7 and Twinkling Lights Rainbow Turret setup is everything I want in a ship, and it works like a charm. A little less so after recent nerfs, of course. Damn you. I would never have called you a shill a year or two ago, so there's that. I just like I enjoy reading the comments sometimes. It's fun. It's fun. When you're doing YouTube content, you do have to have a bit of a thick skin, because people are going to always, there's going to be some people that always, will push things a bit too far. But you know, even if it's a negative comment, it's engagement. You got to remember that. Yeah, Nick, those look like good results, man. Yeah, even on your tank, you're seeing you are dismissed like as a top performer. I wonder though if that that might see some adjustment. I am worried a little bit about that. I'm not gonna lie. You are dismissed. Grey Wolf, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, you are dismissed. It's 10 mil right now. Again, the performance of that console's really good. Spencer turning that cryptic gold into 3D printers confirmed. Yes. Hey, I've so all 3 of my printers have had issues so far. 2 of them are up and running right now, but the third I'm waiting on replacement parts. And because they have to ship the parts from China, and it's like Chinese New Year, they're like, yeah, so it's normally like a 10 to 20 day wait, but because our warehouse people are, you know, out for the New Year, it's going to take a little bit longer. It's like, bro, that sucks. All publicity is good publicity, says the Nerf Master. Chat's not shared between apps now. There's a few you are dismissed for 9. Let's see, what is the Harmony at now? But yeah, the okay, there's a bunch of Harmonies up on the exchange now. Good. But yeah, there is an Epic creator code CasualSAB fleet. It is fed. I want to build it out. Like I don't want to push it too far until it's like got some baseline stuff built out. But yeah, if people want to join it, you know, just hit me up on the Discord. It's fed only right now. It's part of the TVC Armada, so if you want to go in, grab stuff from TVC, you know, TVC's got everything unlocked. Instant store access. The interview was good, yeah. Too much to unpack there? I don't know. I don't know what to say. Good. Calling it now, the 17th anniversary bundle will be pure shuttles. I don't know. But I think the 16th anniversary bundle, you know, we are about a month. We're probably 3 to 4 weeks out from that bundle dropping. But I am personally very excited for whatever it contains. And, you know, there is a Zen sale live right now up through February 25th. So if you want to pick up any Zen, now's the time to do so. How long have I been a Stow player? I started back in 2012. I started shortly after free-to-play. I started on a Fed Psi, and then shortly afterwards, I saw the light of the tactical career, and I've never turned back. Look, guys, I'm going to cut things short here because I do have some food I want to eat, and I need to get like a video recapping some of this stuff out. So let me see who we can raid over on. Nick, turn your stream on. Is the food triangle shaped? I don't know. It's looks like a salad. Jeez, G-ups. Okay. Well, I see Dark Mom is on. We'll send folks over there. Okay. /raid. Dark Mom. Yeah, I'll get some videos out. I don't know how far into the night videos will drop, or if they even happen tonight, but within the next 12 or so hours, there will be something. You want to see my food? It's that right there, okay? Terrible. Okay, raid is out for Dark Mom. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned for videos. Going to be a bunch of videos this week where I'll summarize everything. And I know people want to see the proton weapon visuals. I'm going to get a video out with all that here as well. So thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys around. And remember, Epic Creator Code CasualSAB. I gotta get my shilling in, okay?